Okay, don't laugh. I had shot some video when leaving the house, you know, all the cool stuff, even a video with my wife, because as you can see, my wife's not with me. So this is day one. This is actually the end of day one. We're going to go back to the start of day one to all the video that's missing. I don't know what happened to it. I kind of left it up to my son to shoot a little bit of video of me and my wife and me driving off, but obviously he didn't know how to hit start. So, something I kind of wanted to touch on. If you have seen any of my videos, maybe in the background you've seen our little road trek van. And I gotta tell you, don't get me wrong, that's probably one of my favorite ways to travel. But I've spent a lot of time and we've spent a lot of money putting this trailer together. Not just for this trip, but you know, we can use it for race cars, show cars, going to Colorado. And I wanted to be able to bring our bikes, bicycles. I wanted to be able to bring a motorcycle, and I wanted to be able to bring a side-by-side so that I could, you know, no matter what the weather is, or if I'm by myself or with her, we got all the toys to enjoy. Don't get me wrong, I am a dealer, RV dealer, so I will be shopping. This isn't just a fun trip. I figured the big tent sale's going on down there. This will be my first time to Snowbird. But at the same time, I'm hoping them dealers trade for a whole bunch of stuff. I'm there to buy them. Pretty smart, huh? We'll find out. Be sure to stick with us, ride along. We're gonna do a whole lot of videoing, kind of the whole experience, whether it's boondocking, camping, driving, doing it alone, not knowing how to cook. Got some things figured out for that. I think you'll find the videos pretty interesting. I hope you do. Getting settled. Well, come on now. Yes, this is normally how she rides. One thing I thought we might touch base on as I'm driving, I think a lot, probably like everybody else, but we'll keep track of our miles between my house and Lake Havasu. That's going to be our first stop. And we'll also kind of keep track of how much money we spend in fuel. And later on, we'll talk a little bit about my truck and my trailer, and how much I'm pulling and what I feel like I might weigh. Why Lake Havasu? Well, I'm into old Volkswagen buses. And this weekend is Buses by the Bridge in Lake Havasu, Arizona. I've been able to make it about every year up to the show. Now, we won't have a Volkswagen this year with us, but we can at least go to the show. On average, there's 500 plus old Volkswagens there, buses. It's really cool, and we'll make a video about that too. All right, let's keep driving. Still driving. Well, we're about to see what this trailer weighs. I'm kind of curious. It'd be nice to know anyway. Well, we hadn't made it very far. Stopped at Love's and Went to fire up the generator, and already it says low oil pressure. So I'm guessing that would explain why I've got all this oil everywhere leaking. So that's something I need to deal with. So we're going to put a little oil in it, see if she'll fire back up. We got the generator going. It was about a quart low on oil. I'm hoping that's only because it was sitting in my carport, which is angled at a direction where it might have been leaking out. But as you can see, Coco, she loves to play at the dog park. She ain't doing a lot of playing right at the moment, but she likes it. Yeah, that's probably something you didn't want to see. Well, figure it's close enough to lunchtime. We'll fix a little lunch. Save a little money. I haven't had a chance to stop and buy groceries or anything yet. I'm stepping on Coco. But, Factor. Lunch for dummies. They're also good for you. 3 minutes in the oven, and you're eating some decent, healthy food. I don't know if you can see Coco. Let me get down here. Follow me. But she's on the kitchen table, and we ain't supposed to be on the kitchen table, Coco. Come on, get down. My dog. Here we give you a quick little tour of the toy hauler. Of course, that's our kitchen area. Got a nice little dinette. I got it packed down with all my stuff. Nice, comfortable queen bed up there. Nice little bathroom. Hold on. There we go. Full-size shower. And then the fun. All the fun stuff. It's all hidden in there. We got our e-bikes. The Road King. A couple of chairs. We got a couple of beds back here. And we got the Honda Talon, which I haven't got to use a whole lot, but I gotta tell you, so far I really like it. So that's your toy section. Well, I'm not a spokesperson for Factor. Maybe someday they'll send me free meals when I have enough subscribers, but not with my 37 that I have right now. So hey, if you're watching this, subscribe so I can maybe be a spokesperson for Factor. But hey, let's look at this. It's actually not that bad. I've been doing this for going on 4 weeks now as far as lunches, and I've only had one so far. It was chicken that I felt like was overcooked, but for the most part they've all been really good tasting meals. And they say 2 minutes in the microwave. I do them for 3. I think it depends on your microwave, but you're gonna try this one. We haven't used this microwave until just now. Generator works good when they have oil in them. Well, that wasn't too bad. Coco's not happy. She wanted some. I try not to feed her anything like that, any kind of table foods or anything whenever we're on a trip, because I do not want to have to clean up an upset stomach or a mess in the trailer. So, lunch is over. We saved some money. Back on the road.
When you're winterized and you don't have any water in your tanks, I figured out a new way to clean your stuff. Your iced tea.
Ha-ha.
I'm a genius.
Friends think I'm crazy, but the truth of the matter is we only have one life, and I want to live it to the fullest. There's no guarantee how long we get to spend on this earth. And the two friends I'm talking about, they're always like, I gotta work. Well, one of them's old enough to retire, but he still works. He's got plenty of money to come. He's just making excuses. For his sake, I do hope he lives a long time. He's much older than I am. Well, not much, but well, yeah, we'll say much. The other, he's a workaholic. He's got the money. He's got more than enough time. Heck, can't even get him out of bed until after noon. But still, I can't hardly get him to go anywhere anymore. But who knows, maybe he'll show up. That's my 2 cents on that. Bought this really neat mirror phone holder thing, so now I don't have to hold the camera. So a little bit safer when we're driving. And on top of that, I can make some of my little TikTok music videos. I'm just kidding. Well, I have made some. Don't go look for it. Just a little bit about me. As you're watching my videos, I'm not some fast talker. I'd love to be, but the truth of the matter is, I had a stroke about 25 years ago, and my brain and my lips, they don't always meet correctly, so bear with me on that kind of stuff. I want to make good videos, but I can only do what I can do.
For about 23 miles, continue straight.
I don't know about y'all, but I think better when I'm driving. Another thing you might not know is between me and my wife, we have 9 children. We have 11 grandkids. And I'm not even going to tell you how many dogs and cats and horses. Our youngest, she's 17, I think now. Fixing to graduate high school. She's a senior. Gonna go to OU. Our other OU student, he's in his 5th year. He's gonna be an engineer. Hopefully he can help take care of me if something was to ever happen. Anyway, I say all of that because it's about time I get to go do what I want to do. Right? Raised enough of them little children. Now I'm raising grandkids. Got one of them. She don't want to never go home. Well. Talk about a ghost town in Texas. like about Texas versus Oklahoma, that's the roads. Man, their roads are so much better than Oklahoma. Whoever builds Oklahoma roads, they should be fired.
Take the exit, then turn right onto South Cedar Street.
I gotta tell you, yes, I'm at Walmart parking lot. First off, I went in the Walmart. They didn't have much for groceries here in this town. I did buy some bread and some Coke, and I think I spent like 12 bucks there. And then I went next door to the grocery store. This is gonna blow you away. Or at least it did me, because I don't grocery shop. But $30 later, got a bag of chips. I got some little cereal for in the morning. Ham, cheese, macaroni salad, this big old giant cup. And I was guessing milk was expensive, but I didn't realize that was $2. Of course, you gotta have mayonnaise if you're gonna make yourself a sandwich. $5.29. It's definitely cheaper to eat out if it's just you. And maybe if it's just you and her. So the cooking thing might be out the window. Well, winding down the evening. Coco's happy, she's getting a little bit of ham. I don't normally do that, but how bad's ham? And hot Coke, some sandwiches and chips. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I did buy a piece of cheesecake in the store. But hey, what do you expect for a $40 dinner? We'll see you tomorrow.